How to make a vision board that works. Hi, my name is Dr. Meghana Dikshit. I'm the author of the book You Matter and Brain and Performance Expert. Today's topic is how to make a vision board that works for you. But before that, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon and start. So let's begin to understand vision board. Why? Why a medical doctor asking you to make a vision board? A lot of times people feel, are these vision boards scientific? How does the brain science prove that the vision boards are really working for us in our favor? Well, let me give you a little science behind it, okay? So, when you think about your mind, there is a conscious mind and subconscious mind. Whereas a conscious mind can process only 40 bits of data every second, your subconscious mind processes 40,000 bits of data. So much of information that's going in your subconscious mind without your awareness. When you are now, suppose you're listening to this video, you probably are fully focused on this video and what am I sharing with you. But your other senses are completely plugged into the environment and it's subtly picking up data or information that's available, and all of that is bombarded on your subconscious mind. Now there's a part of your subconscious mind, there's a bundle of nerves in your brain which is called as reticular activation system. Now reticular activation system is this bundle of nerve that actually works like an inner compass or like a magnet for your brain or for you to move, navigate in your life. Now reticular activation system is like a security guard for your brain, for your subconscious mind. Now whatever the information is going in your subconscious mind, the security guard is sitting there and waiting and looking at the information where the information has been repeatedly gone inside. Suppose you have been reading the same book, suppose you are reading some affirmation, suppose you are reading something again and again, or you are in an environment where there is dirt, where there is only chips and cakes, and no matter how much you want to diet and eat the healthy food, but your security guard says, what I see every single time, what do I hear to every single time, that is something which is familiar to me. That means that is something which is known to me, and what is known to me is safe and comfortable for me. Now suddenly all of a sudden if you give some information to your security guard, it's going to say, hey, hello, you know what, I don't recognize this goal, I don't know this, so this is stranger and I'm not going to pay attention to it, I'm not going to really act on it. This security guard, this reticular activation system is very important part of manifesting your desires. And it's a very important part when you want to start rewiring your brain to make sure that whatever you want in your future comes into your reality effortlessly, faster. And for that, vision board is a very, very, very critical tool. Because see, unconsciously you are assimilating so much information. Now when you have the vision board that speaks about what you want in your future, through its pictures, images, affirmations, maybe having certain things written on it, maybe some music, anything that gives you that input and that reminds you of your future, is something that is going to your reticular activation system again and again and again. So whenever I am looking at manifesting my next year or planning my next year, why am I making this video for you? The same reason. However, making a vision board is not just the yearly process. You can do it whenever you want. But generally people prefer to start their year on a fresh note. And I want to give you this inputs from my side that how do I make my vision board? I've been making vision boards since maybe 10-12 years now. And some of them have come true as it is in that same year. Some of them have come 1/4, 1/3. Half of them come true in that year. Some of them have gone to the next year because some desires, some wants and some things that I wanted in my life maybe needed little longer time. But there is nothing on my vision board that has been there, has never ever come true. So I want to share this with you and the secret that I have been using to create my own vision board and how it worked for me every single time. So get ready for it. Vision boards are very powerful when it comes to sending the information to your brain that what exactly you want to manifest. And also, it gives you the clarity about your goals, your intentions, your value, your actions. Because every time you see the vision board, whether it's in front of you in your bedroom, whether it's on your bathroom wall, whether it's on your computer screen, whether it's on your mobile screensaver, anywhere and everywhere you can have your vision board that reminds you of what you want to do, have, or be. So it really helps you consciously to be more aware and more conscious being, and unconsciously when you're not even aware of the messages that goes to your reticular activation system. So let's begin by creating your own vision board. So I'm going to give you what all you need to create your vision board. So first thing, the materials. The material is, I prefer to take a big board for my vision board because that's what I love. If you want to make it on your computer, that's all right too. So make sure that you create a rectangular board on your computer, or maybe you have it on in front of you. I'm an old school person, so I love having all my papers, all my chart papers, all my cardboards in front of me. Glue, markers, some magic markers, some stickers, some magazines, lifestyle magazines where you can take out the cutouts, maybe some stickers or maybe some stars, anything that you feel that you would like to embellish your vision board with. So I keep everything ready when I sit, and the time that you must allot to yourself is at least 3 to 4 hours. Why 3 to 4 hours? Because the first thing that I want you to do when you create your vision board, a lot of times people enter into the new year by setting their goals. I do it slightly differently. When I want to enter into the new year, the last week of December, I sit down and I start thinking about my previous year. So suppose I want to create the vision board for 2023. So in the last week of December, I will sit down and I will think about my 2022. How was my 2022? January, February, March, April, month by month. Once I do the month by month, I also look at 8 areas of my life. So you can look at your health, you can look at your relationships, you can look at your happiness, you can look at your fun, you can look at your career, you can look at your money area, you can look at your charity contribution, you can look at your lifestyle. Whatever the 8 areas of your life, I look at all of them and I put I sit down with my review journal and I write down month by month how I progressed, whether I regressed, whether I deteriorated, whether I took a diversion, whether some plan didn't go as per I wanted, why it didn't work. So I get a lot of clarity on things that worked for me in the previous year and things that didn't work for me. So that when I enter into the new year, I don't repeat my mistakes, or I continue to do certain things that worked well for me. And in every area of my life, I kind of look at carefully and I think about what exactly I had planned about this area and how did it go. Now for some of you may not have been planning about area wise and month wise, that's okay too. But taking a review of your previous year really helps you to go into the next year by understanding what worked well and what didn't work well. So that is my first step. I review my previous year. And then the second step is, after the review, I understand that okay, now this year, in these 8 areas of my life, what things that I want to accomplish? What are my goals? So what I do is as a second step is I call it as a brain dump. So I just take a big notepad and pen and I just start writing. I write everything that comes to my mind, and it's like a first dump, every thought, every desire, every goal that comes up. So I just put it out, everything there, so that I don't miss out on anything. I generally make a list of 101 dreams that I want to accomplish in this year. And when I put it out there, I feel kind of like, oh wow, I have now put out everything and I have it right in front of me. Now I know there are 101 dreams may not come true in just 1 year's time. So then what I do is I circle the ones that are important. that I value the most, that are the most priority wise on the top, that are the big ones that have to, come into my reality faster than the other ones. And then I make from 101, I make a list of 25. If those 25 are also really big and overwhelming, then I reduce them to 10. You can look at yours. It depends on individual, what kind of life you want to lead, what values do you carry, what are you grateful for, and what are some of the things that you want to invite in your life. So once you get that clarity, you can narrow down your goals from 101 to 25, 25 to 10, and 10 to maybe even 5 or 3. It's totally up to you. Some people choose to have only 3 big goals in a year. I prefer to have, say, 5 big and the rest small ones. Like, I love having a travel list, I love having my health goals, I love having my relationship goals, I love having my happiness goals, my fun goals, my celebration goals, I love having my work goals, my money goals. So all of these I try and incorporate at least one part of my one area of my life into my goals, and then I look at all of them. And when I look at these goals, the third and the most critical step is very, very important. Okay, and that step is something that most people miss. See, you don't manifest your goals, you manifest the feelings. Your body, your brain understands the feelings. Your connection with the universe is with the feelings. Your feelings are the frequencies, and you attract to those frequencies. So then what I do is, I take a theme of 3 top feelings I want to feel this year. Is it love? Is it gratitude? Is it joy? Is it fun? Is it celebration? What are feelings that I want to feel? I want that year's theme to be. And when I pick up those 3 emotions that I want to feel throughout the year, I design my goals that can surround that 3 feelings. So how do I do this? The 4th step. When I know my 3 feelings that I want to feel on the big picture, there may be other small feelings as well, but the big 3 feelings that I want to feel, and that theme has to be of my year, then I look at my goals, and the next step for me is to create the action goals. A lot of people miss out on their manifestations because they put their desires, but they don't write action goals. See, your desire can only be a dream if there is no action backed by that. So what are your action goals? For every dream that I have, every desire that I have, I write down at least 3 action steps. And those action steps go on my vision board. Remember that. Your action steps have to be on your vision board. The action steps have to remind you. Like, if you're working on your health, like say I was working on my health for the last 3 years, and every time, like, I wanted to look at my health area of my vision board, there were runners pictures, there were pictures of someone doing plank, there were pictures of healthy diet food, nutritious food, which is reminding me of my daily actions. If I want to save money, then I'm putting the stock market picture, I'm putting the mutual fund pictures, I'm putting the pictures of bonds and gold. What is it that you want to do as an action goal? It's not just a desire, it's not just an intention. Unless and until there is an action goal below that, it's not going to happen. So your next step is to, for every dream that you have circled, you're going to write the 3 action steps, and these 3 action steps should produce those 3 feelings. Remember that. It's very important. Your action and your feeling should match together. They marry each other, and that's where you start bringing your desired future into your reality. Your brain understands the feelings. Your body understands the feelings and actions. So it's very critical that you write down your goals in action goals. Now, once you have done that, I sit back, I look at my whole thing that I've written, and I really, really feel amazing about the whole list. And then what I do is, I told you to collect those lifestyle magazines. You can have those lifestyle magazines and you can go through those lifestyle magazines. What pictures that would you like to collect for all these areas, all these action goals? Now, a lot of times I go through the magazines and I take out the cutouts, or most of the times these days what I do is I go on computer and I go on Pinterest and I go on many other websites where I get the pictures that I like. I download the pictures, I get the printouts of those pictures. Once I have collected the pictures, and I always take more pictures than required. Because when I sit to create my vision board, I don't want to feel restricted. So I have more pictures with me and I sit. One ritual that we follow in our house is when I create vision board, everybody, my friends, my family, we all sit together and create the vision board. Like, it becomes like a creative art process and it's fun doing it together. So if that works for you, you can incorporate that process as well. Now, when I kind of have all the pictures ready, all the stickers ready, all the markers ready, all the glue and the scissors, everything kept ready. So when I sit with my vision board, my all the material with me, my everything, then I put this at the center of my vision board is me. I make a circle, I put my picture into it and I write my name. And then I create the 8 areas on that vision board, like maybe a pencil marks, your health, your travel, lifestyle, relationships, your personal development, your career, money, experiences. You can create those 8 areas. And I personally do this, that the action goals that I have, I take a pen and I write those action goals in those areas. Now that's not your final board, but it's like a foundation, my clear intentions of my action goals, and then I take the pictures and stick it on them. So it's like a double proofing of my clear intention, my goals, creating that effect on my vision board. I personally believe a lot of all these religious shrines, they are powerful because there are yantras and there are these affirmations and there are these chants are written on their walls, in their foundations, and that's where they become powerful. Your intentions, when you write them down on the vision board, become extremely powerful because they now are the part of your reality. And then I put all the pictures on it, I put the glue on it, and then I once again look at it. Once I put the pictures, before I put the glue to it, I put the pictures and I take a look at my vision board. And I look at it from a distance and I feel that, oh, is this okay? Is this not okay? I try to move it around and I see if there is anything. I make it a perfect visual treat for me. It should be making sense for me, not for anybody else. So you're not pleasing anybody by making your vision board. It should please you, it should make you feel good. So you put it out there and you just kind of have a look at it. And if it's perfect, you put all your glue, everything, and you stick them. And now comes the part of embellishing it. So you can actually put stars, you can actually put some dust gold powder, whatever you want to do, you can embellish it. Or you can actually draw the pictures with your own hand. If you are good at art and if you like to draw something, you can write something. Whatever you feel is good for you, you can do that. Once you have embellished it, then comes the place, where would you like to put it? I personally like to put my vision board right in front of my bed. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I see is my vision board. You can put it, even one copy of it, in your bathroom, so that when you are in the bathroom, the first thing that you see it. You can put it on your computer screen. You can have it as a mobile screensaver. You can have it anywhere that you wish to. And the more your vision board is in front of you, the more you look at it, the more it will start inspiring you, consciously and unconsciously, being part of your environment to live that greater version of you. Let me know if this helped you. And this year, please make that vision board. Please post it and share it with the world. Because you know what? The world needs to see the great dreams and the great dreamers. Which part of this video you really liked? Let me know in the comment box. Are you going to make your vision board? You can tell me that in the comment box. And if you really like this video, And if this made sense to you, send it at least to 10 people in your contacts and together make your vision boards. Let's make our lives greater than what they already are. Lots of love to each one of you. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Give me a thumbs up. See you soon.